All right. So we had a little break, a little chill break, try to relax, take our mind off of things. We watched Smile 2. Then we realized that we weren't haunted or dead and life wasn't too bad and we can you know, manage Star Citizen maybe. So I'm going to attempt to do the prison escape one more time. One more time. What it do?
Yo,
What you up to?
Warframe.
Gotcha. It's a pretty good game.
It's a good game, yeah. I did the story, now I'm doing nodes for Steel Path.
The what?
I did the story, now I'm doing nodes for the Steel Path.
What character are you gonna go for?
Well, I've found Dianac to be, um, kind of my favorite.
Ready to take the next step on the road to rehabilitation?
Yeah, they probably have a lot more than
Find out how you can make amends
what
for
I
all the
remember
wrongs
because I don't
you've
know
done.
if I remember that name or not.
Anything can become a positive
Um,
with a little bit of work.
what's their power or whatever?
So fuck, let's see. So he'll throw a spear and it'll pin something to the wall and suck enemies up around it. He's got a like knockback ability in front of him. Hang on, I'll stream.
Yeah,
Probably a good
that's pretty
idea.
cool. Yeah, I still remember when Rhino was all the shit
Hello?
and all that back then.
Pressure calibration changing.
Yeah,
The process will not succeed if pressure continues to rise. Open the release
yeah. I never
valve.
even got. They didn't even have a storyline really when I was playing. Well, they kind of did. They were working on it, but
Would you look at that? The
I don't know what the
purity.
fuck I'm doing currently.
Do it again.
I don't know. Usually in that game, it's just a whole lot of jumping around and killing all the shit.
Crucibles
I
firing.
mean, yeah, but this
Shadows
like
grow to
mission set,
return home.
I didn't know what the fuck I was doing.
Hmm. Yeah, it looks like it's changed a bit.
Yeah, so this is Cyanak. Cool looking dude. If my drone will stop killing shit.
Yeah.
So that's the spear, pins it to walls. His two is that knockback I was telling you about.
Yeah.
It'll strip shields and heal you based off of how many things hit enemies. His three does energy and shield regen based on killing things.
Overpowered.
And then his four is this throw a bunch of spears. However, I've got an augment, so that'll generate overshield based on the spears hit.
Gotcha. That's pretty cool. Yeah. I actually didn't have a big issue with that game besides like how long it took to craft stuff, but I had an Omega dog pet and I guess I
Hmm.
forgot to put it in stasis one time. I guess I came back to the game, took it out of stasis, didn't put it back in, and ended up dying, and I never went back. I was like, fuck this game. But
Oh yeah, that system's gone.
Is this Klesher
yeah.
Rehabilitation Facility a UEE
So
prison?
the dogs.
Hardly.
Once you got a
As a
dog,
private
you got a
subcontractor,
dog.
Klesher has
I
entered
wonder if
into
they
an
gave me my
agreement with
dog
local
back.
Dog.
planetary jurisdictions to
I don't
handle their
know.
corrections infrastructure.
Hey, I'd like
What's this
to
mean for
tab
you?
back into the game
You
now,
get to
please.
spend your sentence in one of our industry-leading facilities, enjoying amenities uncommon to most conventional
That's
inmates.
dumb shit.
It's crazy though. I don't remember how old that game is, but it still looks good.
Oh yeah. It's still pretty.
You know, everything in that game is always pretty damn good. Like, I don't know, when it first came out, there's just like, I don't know, there's a few missions and stuff. You slowly got like a little bit of the story, I guess, going, but like, you know, and then I remember when they put like the flying thing in and the uh when they first did the open world. I think I left when they like right before they came out with the open world stuff.
Oh yeah, Plains of Eidolon.
Yeah, but they
They've
had
got a couple of open world sections now.
that song that they played though, and that song's still badass. I look it up every now and then and listen to it. I don't know
Oh, are you talking about Fortuna?
maybe the dudes with like the robot heads and they're like
Yeah, that's Fortuna. Yeah, that
yeah,
song was dope. I
every
got to listen to it for the first time ever around a couple of buddies, and it was pretty neat.
call my home push yeah, that stuff's like classic. I fucking rest of my life I'll go back to that sometimes. It's just good. Sons and daughters unto who we are. Yeah. Just hack and slash though. I think it's just like there was always people in that game that had like they had like some warframes that they just like souped up to just be like AFK farmers and they would just sit and like kill everything on the map. It was like hmm. Oh, they got any like crazy creatures or anything to fight nowadays?
Yeah, I'm fighting some of them currently. They're new.
I'm surprised they don't have like, well, they kind of did have those Warframe battles, but like, I'm surprised they don't have more like Warframe on Warframe fights. Make it kind of like a
Um,
Armored Core game.
you've got a bit. Um,
I know they had that one. I forget what, or Chroma is what it was. Yeah, that used to be a big one with the guy. You shed your skin and it becomes like a dragon or some shit. I don't remember.
yeah. There's also Protea now as well in the Granum Void.
What did the storyline end up being?
Crazy and cool.
I know there was like flying kids shooting laser beams. I remember that part. But
Oh, you talking about kid mode?
yeah, never really used it much. But like when that first came out, I was like, what the fuck is this? It's like they had no context, and you're just like turning into a flying baby, and I'm just like, what the hell? But then I guess they're like bred or whatever to be one with the machine or whatever. So it's like,
Um, I it's this story has a lot to it. There's a lot of lore and shit behind it. You die?
if I die young, bury me in the sun, lay me down on a awesome warframe in the river I drown. Have y'all guys not been jumping on Star Citizen much? Oh,
Not too much.
fuck me.
We've got some guys that'll hop in like normal, but game's been a little fucky lately, so
Yeah. There's 4.0 changes and stuff coming.
yeah, switching to a 4.0 code base is good for the game, but it also makes it kind of hard to play.
Yeah, New Babbage has been fucked. I got killed by a train in there earlier and it sent me to prison. I've been stuck here. I got 20 hours of crap going, but I was supposed to be recruiting and stuff as much as I can, but I don't think you're really going to be able to recruit much until the fucking, something brings in a lot of new players.
Yeah.
Pretty much everyone that I've talked to so far, it's like they join the org thing or whatever, and we're trying to like grow it, but then like every single person has their own
What is happening?
org that they're making with like 4 to 5 people.
Yeah, I mean, if a friend group wants to get together and do that,
Yeah,
that's up to them.
yeah. I mean, I'm fine with them like
Why can I not fucking melee?
maybe they are immune or something, or you don't have a melee weapon.
I've definitely got one. I'm holding it right now. It's just
Uh,
not doing anything.
Warframe got bugs. Which is kind of weird because I don't remember having any bugs the whole time I ever played
I
it.
mean, it doesn't have many. I don't think it's a bug. It might be a debuff or something that I'm just not seeing.
Hmm. Yeah, but I'm not opposed to people having their own org groups and stuff. It's just, I don't know. Until we get the new org UI or whatever that they're gonna add to the game, it's gonna be a pain to deal with all that. And then I still feel like you need one primary org.
Yeah, I don't think people realize how important having a large org around is.
Yeah,
Because like you're not gonna be able to field a lot with a small org. I mean, if you've got a couple of buddies and you want to make an org, that's fine. I'm cool with that. I just think that people undervalue having a large org with them.
I think it just like take all the ships out of the equation. More people is just better than more ships in general. I think like even if you have no ships at all, if you have like 50 guys, you are automatically stronger than like a lot of people. Is like even if y'all all have starting ships, that's a lot of fucking firepower. That's a lot of resources you can put towards something. Even like ground missions, you could just run through people on the ground. Like, but it's always like groups of like 5 or 6 usually. But then also you got like I don't know how many groups. There's like a few people that I know that have like a smallish group, but they have God, who fucking knows how many like capital ships. And I don't know. Like looking at the crafting and stuff they want to put in the game, like you have to go through like even when the game comes out, we're gonna have to go through the storyline and stuff to find blueprints now. So it's like that example they gave us, you had like they wanted a Hornet. Well, they had to do military stuff to get to the Hornet area, but then they had to go to mining to unlock a fabricator blueprint. And then they would have to build a base or a fabricator, try to build the Hornet. And doing that by yourself is going to suck.
Yeah. This guy gives like no fucks.
he gets a big ass shield or something.
That's the guy behind him. Oh no, he did just have a big ass shield with him.
You know, I don't know what engine and stuff Warframe's on, but it's crazy to me that like as long as I can remember, like even when it first started, there was like no problems hardly. It seemed like it's just
Yeah, I've
solid.
not really had any problem with the like performance side of it. Bro, come on. I can't leave without you being here.
But you have another player in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds about right.
I don't know what the fuck he's doing.
The iconic like ninja flippiness is like that's what that game is partially why like I don't really play it much anymore though. It's like just the sheer amount of basically it's slide canceling from Call of Duty. Fucking 8130 will crack your wrist after a while.
A percentage of all your hard work goes towards helping those less
I've not
fortunate.
really had
Together,
any
we
sort
can
of
turn your wrongs into a whole lot of right.
issue from any of that.
Nah, it's just a personal thing. Getting old. Same thing when people got me to go and play X Defiant. I hadn't played a fast shooter in a while, and then I tried to overdo it the first week, and I fucked up my hand, like my whole hand and my forearm. Took me like 2 weeks to get it like healed up to where I could play some more. Stuff's nuts. There's no way.
Dude, man, I'm fucking leaving if you're not here.
Kind of reminds me of Guardians of the Galaxy in a weird way. It still take like days to craft a weapon in that game.
Yeah.
Did you know that even while serving your sentence, you have already begun to help
Fuck,
make the
fine.
Empire a better place? Thanks to our
Hello, guest. You have attempted to prematurely end
all your hard work
I
goes
can't believe I
towards
failed
helping
this
those
fucking
less
prison
fortunate.
escape twice.
Together, we can turn your wrongs into a whole lot of right.
Like from the dumbest stuff too. Still got 15 hours. I wish CIG would either, like, I know they want to, like, punish pirates, but, like, organized pirates players don't care about prison at all. They just leave instantaneously. You know, all it does is punish, like, the solo pirate guys. All I did was take, like, a wrong mission and had to kill an NPC, and then got fucking 20 hours of prison time. Ridiculous.
Now take your sweetie and run along. Yes, that's it. Gather round now. I have much to impart.
I wanted them organized. They're organizing. Boy, to preserve us.
Let us review. In
Yeah, Centaur.
thus far, you have both done
Wait, what?
Oh, look at that Centaur right there.
than expected.
Like a horse.
Mr. Confident, isn't he?
Or no, it's a
No.
Very polished.
no, it's a dog.
See him help it.
Why the fuck is there like a dog and a bird?
Story.
They're like intelligent animals.
Yeah.
Yeah, that just keeps getting weirder and weirder.
Let us see if we cannot find something suitable. You have proven yourself.
Voyager Lord. What the fuck? That's not from here.
How dare you?
One does not wipe one's ass with the correct design.
Okay, Fibonacci.
You know, like in the prison mission, can you go in the escape tunnel and get that mission contract from there?
I don't know anything about the fucking prison missions. If I go to jail and if it's more than like 8 hours, I log off. If
Yeah.
it's less, then I'll fucking beat people for rocks and then get out in like 45 minutes.
Well, that's been the problem in here right now, is that everyone is caught on to the killing the NPCs thing, so it's just endless tunnels of dead bodies everywhere.
Start knocking out players.
Well, I did that too, but like, I also like, I fought like 2 players, and I should have won both fights, but the second one, I don't know if it was desync or what, but the dude was like floating in the air. I was shooting him with the fucking laser. He should have died, and then like I
The
melee
laser
attacked
doesn't
him.
do damage.
Oh, it does. It definitely
You
does.
sure?
Yeah.
What
I
the
mean,
fuck?
I know it. I don't know. They act like they made it to where mining lasers don't damage ships or something, because I was blowing up ships with those, and then the other day I tried it and it didn't do shit. But hitting a person, you can see the marker and stuff, and then like the oxy torch and the mining laser, like on NPCs, it takes a while, but you can
Mm-hmm.
kill them. But but yeah, like I was shooting someone in the back with a mining laser and killed them, and then the other guy showed up and we were fighting, and I was shooting him with the laser, and then he tried to laser me, and he was fucking with it, trying to get the beam strong, and I did a judo chop on him, and then I ended up getting judo chopped or something and dying for some reason, or either
Mm.
that or he hit me with a laser and I instantly died, where he didn't die. I don't know, some bullshit. But,
Yeah, weird. I do not know. I didn't know laser did damage to players. Thought it didn't.
I'm pretty sure. I mean, it has a. I can test it out. I mean, because I was getting hit markers and stuff on it. I should be far enough. This thing's desyncing now. Yeah, see, this has just rubber banding endlessly.
Do you have bad connection or is it the servers?
I have no idea.
Because that's one of the so the reason why a lot of us haven't been playing Star Citizen lately is for I mean a couple of reasons. One of the biggest being that party markers have not been working. Like they just won't show up. It's so hard to do anything in that game
Well,
without having a party marker because you can't locate anybody. Like the system is not ready for you to not have UI.
well, that's the thing with me
So
though, is like the party markers have actually been working for me, but like the uh whatchamacallit, I mean the AI has been running good for when I do solo missions, and the party markers have been working all right. But the rubber banding, like when I'm with somebody, they kind of like pop around. It's not very smooth, but yeah, I just killed this NPC with the laser, so it works.
what servers do you play on?
I don't know if I have one selected, but I'm in like Central America in America, so I'm in probably
Um,
Texas or something.
yeah, I mean if you've got it on best, then you're probably running the US servers. Um, just say what from what you're saying, it sounds a lot like Aussie servers. Um,
I don't know. I mean, I have a friend in Australia that wants to play with me, but we always have his like that never really works super well because someone has something fucked up with ping every time we do it. So it's like,
yeah.
but
Um, so one of the reasons we don't play a lot right now is party markers being fucked up. Another one is salvage yard elevators are broke, like they
yeah,
don't work.
I heard that they
So
fixed them or fixed some of
I
them because they were broke a few weeks ago. I know that, but
yeah, and I haven't heard anything to support them being fixed. I've heard still negative
well, I mean, there's two or three
responses
guys
about it.
that I've been playing with. They've been doing cargo missions the last few days. That's all I really know. But
Like hauling.
yeah, they had a Hercules or some shit, and they were just doing
Yeah, the
bulk
the hauling
missions.
missions are different elevators. The elevators for station, like elevators as a whole, work fine. It's the ones specifically at salvage yards that seem to be fucking bugged. So you can't turn in any drugs or anything.
I've been trying to figure out
Um,
how to turn in drugs anyway because I did some of those illegal missions and like the ones where you go and you kill their rivals that are making drugs, and there's always like weevil egg boxes and stuff in there. And so like I was trying to sell them, but Grimhex wouldn't take them. The the salvage yards want them in 1 SU containers, and it's
mhm.
like I don't think I can stick them in a container. So it's just
They're in like 8th SCU packages.
yeah.
Fucking weird.
I mean, it's just like the little. It's like when you go to Jumptown and they have the
Yeah.
yeah. But there's a shit ton. Every time I was doing those missions, I was like, if there's a way to sell these, this is the fucking money right here because it says to
Yeah,
destroy them.
that's money.
Yeah, but even when you go in there, like I actually completed the mission this last time. So it's like destroy 144 boxes. It's like and it only counts the ones at the very beginning of the bunker. But after you do that and you go to the back, there's more boxes of shit. And it's like a Trucitoxin and Weevil eggs and a whole bunch of other stuff. And like I
Hmm.
literally just took the Weevil eggs and stuck them on a ship and brought them over. But Grimhex wasn't buying them, so it was like, meh, either way. But and
Um,
I always have
we
people on my
normally do
ass.
Vaughn missions. We normally do Vaughn missions to get our drugs, but they come in SCU boxes, so
I'm
you have
trying to.
to sell them at like Brios or a salvage yard. Some of them you can sell at Grim Hex, but not all of them, and for a reduced price at that. So
Yeah,
we could have been doing it that way, I think, but I'm not sure anybody thought of it in time. The reality comes down to a lot of the systems since they've gone to the new 4.0 code base
yeah.
have gotten a little fucked, and it's an issue.
I've been with those things. I've been doing the ones that go like it's pirates killing pirates because I don't want a crime stat.
Hmm.
but they still pay all right. It seems like it's just
Let's go drop the
I
Comrade.
just can't get people to. Well, I could try, but the thing is that when I play, I have people on my ass 24/7 because for some reason people know my name on the servers. So it's like I'll either have the pirate guys on my ass or Griefernet on my ass, or if I have like a crime stat or something, the bounty hunters are on my ass. And if I fuck with a comm array, it gets put back up, so I can't defend it. And it's just, yeah, I don't know. But and I don't particularly care about going to prison. It's just I don't have any people to do like the prison breakout or anything else.
Yeah.
You know, so it's just and the groups that I've been trying to play with, I got them like sort of together in an org, but it's only like they said they wanted to join an org, and then it's only like one of them join, and they all have like 5 or 6 people. They're all making their own orgs on the side, and I'm fine with that. It's just, but I can't group any of them together. They always have their own group, and it's like I don't mind playing with them. I just you need to get people together so that we can actually do more crazy shit.
Mm-hmm. I would say, I mean, direct them here. You want them to all get together and be in one area? Get them to join in the Discord.
I
If they
mean,
don't feel like committing to joining the org, they can start as a merc. But you guys can coordinate and group here so that if they have a bunch of different discords and different orgs, they can at least group here if you guys all want to do something together. Plus, we have a lot of events going on. I mean,
yeah, I mean, I know
maybe
there's a
not
lot
currently.
here, but like, I mean, the guys that I did add into this org, I mean, they play with y'all. I haven't even seen them since they joined in here. So it's like, it's all right, but I mean, it's not. It doesn't help me like playing in the game at all, and it's not too bad. But I mean, we have
I
like
mean,
a Discord thing set, and I wanted to do like an alliance Discord, but I figured just wait on the org tools or whatever happens.
hmm
But because like one group of guys that I know, like they only want to do mining stuff, and another group they only want to do fuel. And so I was trying to pull everyone together so we could work as one unit. But I get that everyone wants their own name. I'm fine with that. It's just, you know, you need like one banner to kind of connect everything together. And then like you have like someone whose org's name is like Dale's Workshop or something. I'm like, that's a dumb name. Like,
What's wrong with the name Dale's Workshop?
it's not a problem with it, but it's not a functional title to have everyone else work underneath you. It doesn't make any sense, you know.
I mean, if they're a manufacturing focused org, then
Yeah, but I think
wouldn't they be treating it like a company?
yeah, I mean if you're gonna all do like one thing like that, it would make more sense. But it's just I just don't. I'm not in the belief that everyone's just gonna be doing one loop all the time. I just
Oh, dude, you are sorely mistaken.
I really like I get that there will be people that cargo haul and move boxes, but you're telling me no one's gonna do FPS, no one's gonna
Yeah,
ship combat. It's
yeah,
just go and mine all the time. I don't know, but
yeah. So, um, it's weird that I'm the one to break this to you because I'm like solely combat and shit. But
yeah,
yeah, there are people hell in this Discord in this org that are only interested in non-combat shit
I
like
I
mining,
I,
salvaging.
I mean I get that
They
part.
don't have a
I get
they don't
that
have
part.
well the thing is they're only interested in one loop. They don't care to do any of the rest of it. They like their one loop. I've got a
Yeah.
guy in my secondary org who literally won't show up to anything that's not moving boxes. That's all he likes to do.
See, but like what I'm saying though is like if you play a survival game, there's always people that just want to like go out and build a farm or something somewhere, but
Hmm
they get dragged into PvP. Like you either get raided or your people need help with something. Like surely people are going to get involved in something besides just their loop, you know? It's even if it's NPCs, like you're going to get attacked by NPCs, you're going to have to defend yourself. And or you want to like
Well, that
you want to do a trade route somewhere, then you should help your org set up their thing on this planet before you set up your trade route with them, just so they have more manpower, you know?
that's the
It's
beauty
just
of Star Citizen. You don't have to do everything yourself. You can get other people to do it for you. If there's a guy who really does not want to fuck with combat at all, he can either hire people to do it or join. If he's got an org that is literally focused on, fuck it, I'm just gonna mine. We're all just miners. It's the only thing we do because we like doing that. They can ally with a combat focused org who might need some mining materials and will buy it off of them. And
but
in turn,
how much
the combat
supply
org,
is there though would be the question. Like,
a fucking lot. All they do is mine.
well, I'm saying they mine, but like, you know, why would they help a small group of people out if like a mega org is paying them for all their stuff, you know? Like, how many players are there to support everybody in the game? And wouldn't they just funnel towards the most profitable?
I mean, that's where you would come in with the big org, like Oric, for example. If we don't have enough people mining, we will outsource, which means um, contracting multiple small mining focused orgs into harvesting resources for us for a payout. Whether that
Yeah.
payout be crafting military components that they don't have access to, crafting ships that they don't have access to, paying them literal money. Like, hey, we'll give you this much AUEC for this much.
When you said literal money, I thought you were talking about like dollar bills.
No, no, we're not
I'll
paying nobody no dollar bill.
give you $100. Y'all come over here. But yeah. I mean, I get that, but like my fleet, for example, like I don't plan on using it all the time, and I can use it solo, so and I'm fine with that. But like my thought process was like, there's a bunch of planets in Star Citizen. People want to go to a certain planet. You have miners and all of that stuff, and so like you need a base. You need to be able to set up there,
Hmm.
or like go and set up something so you can farm and bring it back. So you would pile all your people up on the ships. They would leave their mining vehicles or whatever behind, you know, so they don't lose any of it on the transit. You go over there with your fleet set down, make sure everything's secure, make sure you got some basic ground settlements and stuff set up, and then you send like half the fleet back with some guys, start escorting their supplies over, and then they can start mining and salvaging and whatever else they want to do on the planet. But like you would have the numbers to do stuff on the ground before they came over.
Yeah,
And you know, but like people don't necessarily want to do that. And I even have a hard time finding people that do like FPS combat in the game at all. um
yeah.
it's, you
The,
know,
it's weird to think of because we are enshrouded in combat almost constantly. Most of our events are combat based, unless industry runs some, which industry's uh down for maintenance right now. We'll call it that.
yeah.
um, but there is a surprisingly few amount of people who actually do combat in the game. Like the majority of the player base, like a huge majority of the player base is non-combat based. Like doesn't want anything to do with combat.
I mean, I'm usually
If given
like,
the option to take out the guns of the game and just go for the gameplay loops that don't involve guns, like literally remove combat from the game, they would like that.
well, it's kind of like I like salvage sort of, but then part of me is like, I don't know if salvage is necessarily what I think it is. Like, I feel like salvage, you're going to be able to find like AI blades and stuff like on ships, or be able to find
Mm,
wrecks in space, but destroying the ship doesn't really interest me as much. Like, I feel like it's the only way you're going to be able to get big, massive parts out, and that would be your payday because you can't remove
you
them.
want wreck diving. You don't want salvage. You want wreck diving.
Yeah, it's kind of like I like the exploration of it. I like finding stuff in there and being able to take parts out and all that, but I don't care about the construction material, you know.
Yeah.
And then, but part of me is like, you know, the reclaimer and stuff might be the only way to get parts out of like these ships to reuse. So like you kind of need it, But then when I think about salvage, like honestly, like the Crucible and stuff is like that's what I think. Like you go and you find a wreck, you either take parts off of it or you repair the ship and you use it. I like that. But like in a lot of MMO games, I'm always like a kind of a supportive player, I guess. I'm usually that guy that like I beat the game and I'm usually pretty good at PvP and then I go back to the starting zones and I find new
Mm-hmm.
players and I just run the storyline repeatedly over and over and over again. And that's usually what I do in a lot of MMOs. But Star Citizen, it's kind of I don't know if there'd be any benefit to that really. They showed the guide system, so you can get rewards for it, but and they had like different things. So I kind of think I want to lean in that direction, but I also want to explore the universe.
Did you watch CitizenCon?
Yeah,
Okay,
I've
yeah,
been
the whole
rewatching.
ass campaign.
Yeah, the campaign, and there's a few branches too, but like I don't like it's the year before. I watched the year before CitizenCon like recently a little bit more because I realized that it basically was giving us a ton more information than what this year's CitizenCon did over the same subject, sort of. So it was really kind of weird. Um, but they showed like the guide system off in there, which so like you had a ranking that showed if you were a good guide or not, if you're able to teach people skills, and it had like every single thing like combat, mining, salvage, repair, all that stuff as topics, and you're supposed to get rewards for doing it. But I kind of almost feel like that would be my thing, like just being the guide. But I don't know how big of a fleet, because like when I really look at my fleet, it's just like it's rounded ships that it works as an expeditionary force. But like the Kraken or something, for instance, like I'm very skeptical of that being good at combat or good at being a ground base. I'm very on the fence about that, like pretty much. But it has repair, it has medical and stuff in one ship, and like all of my ships, they have like medical stations, repair stations, um,
Mm-hmm.
cargo stuff and all that in one area. And so I like the idea of being able to provide a lot of support to new players, keep their ships running, keep their fuel going, all of that. But you can't just do that with like one ship really anymore. It's like you could get like a Vulcan, but it isn't going to be amazing at everything. It's just
Um. Okay, so tell me the one, if you had to pick, and you can only do one, what one game loop that would you choose?
I mean,
Repair, repair, salvage, cargo, mining, manufacturing, combat, pirating. Well, combat, it could be bounty hunting or like merc work.
it's weird because
Um,
like in Ark Survival Evolved, for instance, like those kind of survival games, usually I just build a farm or like I'll I, like
Farming is supposed to be a thing too.
yeah, but like Ark, I liked collecting those blueprints and having like really good gear to craft, but no one would buy anything from you anyway. No one cared. So it was just
Yeah, because it was Ark, you could find it all yourself anyways.
yeah. So I'm like I
Why
don't
spend your
know if that
resources?
would be the thing. And then I like flying like drop ships, I think, a bit because it's like you still kind of are in the action. You can kind of like go on do FPS and you can kind of like support people on the ground when they're doing missions, but no one really does ground combat or missions or anything like that. And then the only other thing, like I think repair would probably be more up my alley with stuff, just because it's like it's something that's useful for PvP.
Hmm.
Because like if you know the ins and outs of a ship and how they work and how to fix them, you can take them apart ideally. Um, but I could also find wrecks and stuff around and potentially like repair them to a functional state, which I like the idea of. Because then like if a new player comes to the game, you're like, oh, you have an Aurora? Well, I just found you know, this cutlass, or I found this carrack or whatever sitting over here. We could fix it and then just like give them a ship, you know. But that seems very flexible to me because it's like, you know, like the Crucible's like $350, but like theoretically it could be any ship in the game if you find it.
Yeah.
But,
Um.
but I also wish I knew
I'm
how the
sorry.
salvage works with it, because like Reclaimer and Crucible together as a team, that could be like
So
crazy.
when you think okay, so when you think salvage, is your first thought breaking the ship down into its basic materials, or do you think pulling the parts out? Like that's kind of really both are salvage. Um, the Reclaimer doesn't have anything on it, at least currently. I don't know how it's going to work in the future, but I don't know of anything stating that the Reclaimer is going to be better at pulling things out of a ship. I think that's still you
Well,
send a guy in to
it's
do
just that
that.
they can disintegrate the ship and leave the components right now, which is like, you know, because they say that you're not going to be able to remove size 3 parts. So the Reclaimer is the only thing that can destroy the ship so you can get the parts out, unless the Crucible is able to manually cut things out. But they also had the salvage drones, and then apparently that salvage EVA thing, if it ever comes, that could potentially be for removing parts. But, you know, I don't. Some people are saying that the Crucible is going to be able to repair parts because they want it to be able to take the part out of the ship, fix it, and put it back in. But I'm thinking the Crucible is just going to end up being a beam again or something. Like you're going to stick the ship in the beams and you're going to and drill into the ship and repair it, and then just patch the hole up. You know,
Yeah,
it's
I mean, it probably is going to be a beam-based thing. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah.
Um,
But like salvage for me, like, or it for me, it's more like exploration. Like I think Alien when I think of it. It's like you need the scanners to find the wreckage, and the Reclaimer is like the only thing really in lore that's built to find wreckage, like ships. Like its scanners are built to find ships, you know. So I don't know if the Carrack or anything would be able to do that. But like just going on there and like finding a destroyed ship and then being like, what happened here? And then they're like being an alien or something on board. You have to fight. So you get that mixture of like FPS and like mystery, and then like finding parts and stuff like AI blades or and stuff you could use. But if it
yeah,
was a cool ship, I would like to be able to take it. You know, it's
yeah. You're in the future. You're going to be able to repair ships to back to what they're supposed to be.
hopefully, yeah. But yeah, that's just kind of part of. But I also just like I want to see all the planets and stuff in the universe. And that's pretty much the whole thing with my fleet is like I wanted something that a whole bunch of new players and stuff could use. I don't want them to have like the best in-game stuff. I want them all to be able to earn their own things and do their own things. But I just want them to be able to group together and like go to a planet and be able to farm and mine and everything else that you want to do, and get the resources to build and research what you need to do, you know. And I
Mhm.
feel like if you don't have a fleet, and if you don't have a decent amount of manpower, you're just going to get bullied off of planets. And it's you know, the sandworm, I can already see people are going to be blocking that sandworm off. They're going to be watching it, shooting people down because it's in pyro. And
Yeah,
you know, and then you're going to have everyone that's been waiting, you know, 10 years for that worm fight to want to go do it, and they're not going to get to.
that's where you'd call in one of the bigger orgs and go, "Hey, there's dickheads here. You want to take care of that?"
Yeah,
And
but
I
then you
mean,
got a big org sitting
we
there.
totally would.
It depends on if the big org like does that and then leaves you alone or not, because you
Yeah, I
also got the
mean,
thing where it's like you call in the big org and then it's just like the org is like, we can kill that worm for you real quick. You know, like they just go over there and like one tap it for you, and then it just everybody just free farms the worms all day, and that kind of becomes super boring because that's what like Guild Wars 2 is. When it came out, it had really awesome world bosses that were super difficult, and then people complained about it, and they turned it into this fucking mosh pit where people just like insta one tap these mega bosses in like 3 seconds, and it's
Yeah.
super anticlimactic. You just like sit there waiting in a queue, and then it spawns and it's dead, and you didn't do enough damage, so you don't get any reward for it. Kind of, you know. So I can already see that stuff happening too. Just people figuring out exactly how many shots or ships they need to like insta kill a worm. But I don't know. Hundreds of planets though. I would hate to only ever see like 5 of them.
Yeah. The hundreds of systems.
Yeah, like when it's all said and done. But like they want
Oh
five
yeah.
five systems at 1.0.
Yeah,
So
5 starting
I
systems.
don't know how
I mean,
many
they'll
are in each
make more.
system. Like I'm assuming like 4 or
Oh,
5 planets maybe,
there'll be 19 planets total when we get all 5 systems.
and a bunch of moons. So
I mean, 5 or 19 planetary bodies. So
I'm
that includes like moons and stuff because
I'm
a lot of it's
wondering,
like
like,
if it's planet sized and
do
all
you
that
think
shit.
all these like crazy alien animals and stuff are only going to be on the planets, or do you think they're going to stick them on the moons too?
Depends. I mean, moons don't have atmosphere, so the
Yeah,
animals that would rely on atmosphere, no, probably not.
but that's what I'm kind
Um,
of wondering because like when you think about like ship balance and stuff, in my mind it's like if you were a starting player, you need to be able to get your feet under you and be able to do stuff, you know. But if people have like javelins and stuff floating around, and right now the Idris is the bane of my fleet's existence because I feel like one Idris bullet's is going to take out a Kraken no problem. But like
I don't think
um
so.
I feel like it will because I was looking at the Kraken like the other day, and it's like when you really look at the model that they've had, unless it changes before it comes out, they have like VTOL thrusters that are small, like they're attached to like the docking ports and stuff on the
I
sides.
I missed it. Are we currently talking about Kraken or the Idris?
Oh, the Kraken,
Okay.
like because it's an industrial ship. It's not super heavily armored, and then the VTOL thrusters and stuff that it has are like attached to like very thin parts of the ship. And then like if you look at the ship itself, the landing pads and stuff are barely
Hmm.
braced up with like a small metal frame, and you can see the gas lines and gas tanks and stuff under the pads. So like
That's
if those are
Drake.
if yeah, but like if those are detachable parts, it's a weak spot. Like they could just go and blow your landing pad off your ship and you just lose that landing pad or cause a fuel leak or and it's not super well armored. And then if you have like a big fleet and you have torpedoes and missiles and stuff stored inside of your Kraken to use and like rearm everything, and an Idris comes up there and one taps your cargo hold and detonates it or something, or even like the big fuel tank section in the middle of the ship. If you just one tap that fuel tank section, it's right in the middle of the Kraken underneath everything. It'd be a problem. And since the rail cannon is it shoots a tungsten round, so it's a physical projectile, so it should go through shields. That's
Yeah, the Idris is meant to be a threat to everything, and it's fair that it should be, but I don't think it will one tap any large, like capital size craft. I don't think it would one shot any of them. When Maelstrom comes out and ship parts are detachable and breakable and all that shit, then you might lose some things if you get hit in the wrong spot, but I don't think it's gonna detonate your ship.
I think it'll
Um,
break that pad off. Like all those small pads are just gonna get ripped.
That would honestly be sick if a fucking Idris shot comes barreling at you and like rips through the side of your ship and knocks a pad off. That's dope as fuck.
It is dope, but it also really worries me because
Why? Why does it worry you though?
because
Like it's gameplay.
But like the Kraken is like the main point of the fleet right now, and the only there's two benefits that I can see to it is like one, if it's lighter armored and stuff than the other ships, potentially it might fly better in atmosphere. But also I was looking at like they had to show the lightning storms and stuff in CitizenCon where it hit
Uh-huh.
hit the ship. So like they want the
Uh-huh.
lightning to be able to hit ships and stuff and damage them. So the Kraken's open deck, if you're landed on a planet and that lightning storm comes through, it could just obliterate the ships on top of that or damage the Kraken itself. Like, maybe the shields are good enough, but they said the shields don't cover the whole Kraken deck anyway.
hmm
So it's like,
So Marlax, I'm going to try and help you out a little bit here.
mm,
I think you are planning for worst case scenario events because if you're in a Kraken and an Idris rolls up on you, 9 times out of 10, you did something wrong and you're not supposed to be right there. So you should boot scoot and get the fuck out of there.
well, it's
Your
just
best case scenario is turn around and run away.
Well, I want to
You're in a
be
Kraken.
like I want to go to a planetary surface. That's the only thing is like if the Idris
I don't think
shows.
anybody's gonna come shooting at you on a planet.
I
I don't think
hope
the
I
Idris is
hope not,
even.
but like it can. It's the biggest threat that can land planet side, and it could literally just one tap you if like it's like someone figures out your base is there and then they just send the Idris in, you're done. Like
I
it.
mean, honestly, I feel like a Polaris is a bigger threat than an Idris.
I mean maybe, but the torpedoes can be shot down. That's the only
Yeah,
thing. Like you can't block the Idris cannon. It's
I'm
just
not gonna lie. You
it's
know what would be really fucking crazy is if those torpedoes were shielded.
yeah. I mean, I
Because
hope that they do
if
some
it's
crazy
such
stuff
an
like that, but
easy, yeah, it's such a okay. If the and when it releases, it'll come out this way, and that's fine. But in the future, we need to have some better system for it. If the Polaris's only pitfall, or if the Polaris's one thing that it does good in that its main job is to torp shit, then its torps should not be so easily thwartable. I mean, if all you have to do is shoot it a couple of times to get it to preemptively explode, then every ship in the game can just ignore a Polaris.
yeah,
Because any ship, especially big ships like the Idris, who have personal defense turrets, um, or point defense turrets that automatically shoot at missiles and torpedoes. I mean, what the fuck are you gonna do about that?
well,
Your Polaris is not getting in.
there's only like three things really with that with the Polaris is so like the Idris for example, it has blind spots in its PDS defense. So like you would have to be able to get behind it or wherever there's the least amount of PDS turrets, and you would have to sneak up on the Idris. I think, and that's like the only thing. Like I don't feel like it's a direct combatant. It's like you come in and you try to like sneak a shot in and hit somebody while they're not looking, which is fine, but it's not perfect. Or you just overwhelm the missile defense. Like so like for me I would have like a Polaris and a Eclipse and then like all the missiles that are on the Polaris, and then if I had my Perseus I'd be shooting size 5 torps, size 9 torps, size 10 torps, all the missiles all at the same time and try to overwhelm the PDS. But
Your best thing for a PDS is probably rattlers.
yeah. But
I think that's what they're designed for.
like the only benefit, like I wish I knew, like I wish I actually got involved with the Q&A when ships come out, because like I have way more interesting questions like than like I feel like than a lot of those Q&A questions. And because like how good is the Kraken going to be in like different kind of planetary conditions compared to other ships? Like it's supposed to be easy to repair, but it's not heavily armored and stuff, and then it has a lot of guns but it doesn't have PDS turrets. Like the lighter weight and the cargo capacity is like the biggest benefit for it. But I know that the Kraken is basically it's a merchant carrier from like World War II. That's exactly what it's a merchant ship with guns and pads strapped to it. So it's not like a combat ship. And then like part of me is just like if that's the case, then I would like to wait until Anvil comes out with their ship, because even when the Liberator came out, they had that quote thing on there that was like Anvil, known for massive military warships and like troop and vehicle transport and stuff on there. which tells me there's at least a warship from Anvil. So I don't know why they wouldn't have a carrier, but I also like the idea of the Kraken because I think it basically replaces a hammerhead in the fleet. It's like a more versatile hammerhead.
The Kraken being a more versatile hammerhead?
Kind of. Not really, but kind of. Like in my fleet in particular, instead of having a hammerhead, I have 2 Carracks because they basically I don't plan on trying to fight like a million fighters. It'll be like small groups of fighters. And so like I just need screens to like keep off a few fighters, but then you put a Kraken on top of that, you have a lot of anti-fighter turrets. But the Kraken has more utility than the Hammerhead does because it carries gas and it has like 3,700 cargo capacity and a whole bunch of other shit. But it's not. It's probably more durable than a Hammerhead, but like I just don't. I just don't trust its durability at all. But if it's easy to repair, I mean, maybe you can just use scrap material and repair it. So if you have a crucible around, you could just rebuild it. I don't know. But I don't know. My fleet isn't particularly designed to be very good at anything. It's just very general. It's for like, if I had a group of like 2 to 5, I can basically operate most of my fleet with 2 to 5 people and farm like reputation and stuff. And then as soon as you get to like 20 to 26 people, you can use any one section of the fleet to do any one section of that particular ability, you know, like escort or whatever else. And then if you got any bigger than that, you could actually run the whole fleet. But 5, 6, 1, 8. But
your hard work goes towards helping
you
those
know,
less
I doubt that I'm ever gonna really
Together, we
run
can
into
turn
that
your
many people that
wrongs
care,
into a whole
to be
lot of
honest.
right.
And some of it's like there's a guy that like I went back and forth debating to myself about the Pioneer, and because I was like, how do you beat that? Like, it's hard to beat um a base that can build replacement ships and stuff. But then I got to thinking, you know, if you're traveling to a planet and there's already a settled base there, they're already going to have production facilities, they're already going to have ships and storage. So really, you need to be able to upkeep and protect and repair your
What
own
the
ships.
fuck is this shit? Some fucking bullshit.
Force fields.
Yeah, sorry. I was fucking. That's some shit that was going on.
I gotcha. It's the missions and stuff, but
Yeah.
yeah, I think repair is more important when it comes to going to a new planet than other stuff, like maintaining and upkeeping your ships, because you can't guarantee that you can produce new stuff, and it probably takes longer. But as soon as I finally settled the debate with myself about like not getting one, then like someone in the group was like, I'm gonna buy a Pioneer. And then so now you're gonna
Yeah, I
you
mean,
you have the
if you don't
division of,
have it, somebody else does. That's
yeah.
why I keep telling people, like, if you really want it, get it. If you don't know if you need it, don't worry about it.
Yeah. But my thing is like it's going to be a great ship, you know. Like I had a hard time telling myself that I didn't need it either, but it's not a military ship as well. We saw like in the Citizen Con when they showed the storyline, and they talk about how you have to unlock military ships and personally craft them before you get them. But then they talked about
Yeah.
you can buy civilian ships on the market, and the Pioneer is on there. So I think technically, if you want a Pioneer, all you need is a good amount of money generation, and you can just get it in game from the stores. But um, for me though, it's hard with the Pioneer because the best thing about it is like you could land on a planet surface and mine the ground resources. So it's like a mining ship, it's a production ship, it's a base building ship. So like there's a whole lot of benefits, but you have to protect it. And that's the only thing that bothers me with it because if I had, 12 more guys to man a Pioneer, like sure it's a big benefit, but like that's 12 guys that you don't have for other stuff. And then if anything happens to the Pioneer, you're just
I
kind of
mean, okay,
you're
this is
boned.
one thing people like forget about or don't account for, and it's that like, okay, that's a lot of people to account for. Um, do you plan on running an org?
I I mean, we've been slowly building up on an org, but my thing is like I don't really care about running orgs in general. I usually set
Wait,
up I like building systems where people that want to be a leader in an org can join and like rank up and become the leader. That's usually what I do. Like that I don't know. It's just like a game system inside of a game because a lot of MMOs that I play there's like content drought. And so like
mhm.
having a political system inside of the guild where people can rank up and challenge each other and become the new leader has always been interesting to me.
Yeah,
Um,
I mean, it sounds interesting. It also sounds very
it is hard.
risky.
It is hard, and there is
No, not even
people that
hard, just risky because there's a lot of.
it's risky as well. Yeah, it's just because people get their butt hurt when they lose
Yep,
repeatedly. Um, but that's fine.
people can't take hard truths.
The issue is that the only problem I've had in the past because I did it in like Guild Wars 2 and stuff is I had to take like time away from the game. So like I left for like 6 months or whatever, and then when I came back, the whole system had like fallen apart because like all of the officers and stuff that were running it with me like stopped playing randomly, and then it was like, huh, you know, because it took forever to get everything set up. Because in that guild thing, for instance, it was based on Rome. It was in Guild Wars 2. People complained about not having player housing and stuff in the game, so I had a guild hall, try to rank it up, and I built player housing inside of the guild hall. So whatever rank you were, you could earn specific houses and decorate them and stuff. And then like you could go and promote all the way up to the emperor, but like officers and stuff were Praetorian Guard. So they always had like the final say. They could dethrone the emperor, they could do whatever else. And then we had like arena battles and stuff with people that were you could level up through like voting, like politics and voting with people that liked you in the guild, or you could challenge your way through the military ranks and fight your way up to like a general and then try to take over by force, you know. And those fights went to the arena and they were bet on, and you took a percentage of the pay from the bets to fund like guild events and stuff. But it's hard to set up and do and find people interested. I just knew like when Star Citizen came out, like I'm not really an org leader, but I have like my old org leader from Guild Wars 1, he has Star Citizen, but like he doesn't play it regularly. He's just kind of setting. I have a lot of people that I know outside of the game that have the game, and we could have an org, but they're not really playing enough to do it. And then I just know in like MMOs, when you want to build an org and you're by yourself, it's fucking terrible. Like it takes you forever. It is a pain to recruit. and everything else, because everyone wants benefits, and you don't have the resources to provide them. You don't have the manpower to do events. You have to find more people that are willing to put in the work with you to get things running, and it's not good. So like I wanted the ability to, like, if a new player joined the game and they wanted to build an org or whatever, I could be like, all right, well, we got the ships. You can use these ships and slowly build up an org and crew 'em. Build your org, earn your ships that you need, and then, you'd have your ships and your org ready, and then we just have the fleet, kind of like a fleet rental, sort of, kind of
Yeah.
be able to do something, but it's complicated, I guess. But like, I feel like I make all right fleet choices and all that stuff, though. Although, like, right now I'm in the debate because I really don't like the look of the Polaris and stuff, to be honest. I'd prefer an anvil ship, but
I love RSI's design language.
yeah, it's a Dorito. I'm tired of the front cockpit being in the tip of the ship.
Yeah,
It's
that's why I love the Galaxy. It's
yeah.
one of the few ships where
I
the
like
cockpit is not on the tip of the
yeah.
ship,
I
and
like
it's
the
fucking
Perseus.
awesome.
That's part of it. Like, I let the Carrack slide. Like, that nose still fucking bothers me, but the Carrack slides because it has that observation deck up top. The uh the Galaxy, I like the look of that as well, because, like, technically I think the Nautilus is kind of more useful than the Perseus, I mean. But
The Perseus.
the
Wait, what are
Perseus
you talking
looks
about?
good. It's
Yeah,
just
no.
like,
What about the Nautilus?
I feel like the Nautilus is more useful than the Perseus.
The Nautilus is a mine layer. What do you mean?
Yeah, but basically, have you ever played a World War II warship game?
Mines in space are not gonna work that well. I can tell you that much currently.
Well, I know, but like they're also more flexible because they're not just mines, because they've already showed that they have the laser ones that, like, it's basically a little
Yeah.
mini laser shooter. So you don't know how many mines you can lay, and they're basically like you can put down ones for. I'm basically looking at it like it's probably faster than a Perseus. It's probably fairly fast, less armor. It still has a size 7 gun. It has anti-fighter turrets on it. I don't know if it has a PDS, but it has all those mines, which can be used for anti-fighter or anti-big ship. In a fleet defense, you can put them up around your Kraken or around your space station when you're going offline. There's like a whole lot of pluses to it, but the ship looks fucking weird. I don't like the look of it at all.
I mean, that's about one of the only things that I like about the Nautilus. Actually, is like I think it looks all right if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I mean it's okay. It's
I
it's
can't summon it off
it's it's a
offhand right
Dorito
now.
look with little mine deployers, and then it has like a little prey mantis
That
turret
does
under its
nothing for
nose.
me.
It's just like I don't know. It's just not really any. It doesn't really have any defining parts. It's a hog mesh of a few different ships, but it reminds me of the little bitty destroyer boats that you would get in like the World War II warship games, where you fly next to the submarine, or yeah, you go next to the submarines and you drop the depth charges in the ground and like blow it up. But because it has weapons for everything. So it has the size 7 guns, it has the anti-fighter guns, it has the it has the flexibility to use those mines to like lay traps and stuff and defense, and probably has scanners to find mines as well. But Perseus just looks better, hands down. But damn, this is that hard one. I had to actually look up a video of how to do this jump. I was so fucking paranoid about this when I was looking at it originally. 2 data chips. Holy shit. I think we just found a cheat code, my friends. Like, no joke. Do you know the data chip mission?
No.
Oh.
I don't do a whole lot of missions in Star
Alright.
Citizen.
So, like, when you're in prison, there's a mission that you can get to retrieve a data chip. And if you bring it to the cutlass outside, it erases your crime stat. So you can do it solo. But it only spawns like 1 data chip. And so only 1 person can clear their crime stat. But I had the mission before, and then I died. And then I sat around trying to wait for it to respawn, and I didn't see it. So then I went through the exit tunnel, and it gave me the mission again for some reason. And then I went through here, and then there was 2 data chips on the body. So I'm wondering if you stack up data chips in here, like you just keep redoing the mission over and over, if then you could sell the data chips to people inside. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you don't need the mission, you need the data chips. So you just need like a box somewhere, and you set data chips out of it. But I don't know. I'm weird like that though. There's too many things in Star Citizen that, like, here's part of the reason why I almost think it's detrimental to have an orc, right? Is because there's so much unique shit that you can do as a solo player, but if you're in an orc, you got obligations and shit that you have to do, and you're not going to be able to enjoy yourself. That's kind of like, if I want to go into prison and farm these data chips and sell them, I would totally do that as a player. And like most other MMOs, that's the kind of shit that I would be doing. Or like survival games, I would just go and I'd be doing something really fucking weird and helping people out. And then somebody would show up and they'd be like, hey, we're an awesome group of, you know, killing people, and we want you to come along. And I'd be like, all right. And then we'd become best friends, and I would take over the server with them. That's usually how that flow goes. But it's I never have interest in like the best stuff when it comes to video games. I don't care about the best guns or the best armor or the best ships. And that's where I kind of fall off with people.
I
Oh,
don't know. I
there's
haven't
no
played too many
fucking
MMOs.
way. I think it has to be like when you're in third person. There's no way that this fucking 3 times I've did this mission, everything I'm doing is fucking perfect, and the game keeps fucking me. Like I was crawling underneath the landmines. You can crawl under them just fine, and then like the game somehow made the station rock and pop me up off the ground and get me blown up. Like,
Weird.
unless maybe I'm supposed to use the laser gun to just destroy the mines on the wall, because that might make sense.
Did you know that even while serving your sentence, you have already begun to
Hey,
help make
Deimos
the
is
Empire
dying.
a better place? Thanks to our
Hello, guest. You have attempted to prematurely end your...
all your hard work goes towards helping those less fortunate. Together, we can turn your wrongs into a whole lot of right.
Bet your ass I'm going back there and getting those data chips. 4340, but I'm not going to wait for the mission this time. We'll just see what happens. 4340. Because that's a pretty interesting question though. If the data chip works without the mission, then you can farm them. also got a weird work schedule. Like, since I work weekends, like all weekend, and this is like the only time in my life that I've ever had like weeks off. It's not really the best optimal playtime when it comes to most gamers, you know?
Yeah. That is a weird thing to be doing.
Yeah, it's just my job.
Corrosive. Stormbringer.
Because I wanted to work 3 days instead of 5.
I mean, yeah, it's not a bad idea.
Yeah, well, ideally I wanted to work 2 jobs because I did it for years, but and then I got comfy and I was like, this is nice, and then I never got around to it. The plus side is that means I could potentially be by myself a lot when the game finally comes out, but that's also not good. It'd be good if I was a solo player. It's gonna be like
Wow, which one's the Grenier? The Kuva? Grenier.
Grenier. The green guys.
Trying to build corrosive electric and toxic. Electric toxic. Yo.
Damn, you fucking tryhard, fighting the murmur already?
Oh yeah, no, I'm done with Deimos.
You're almost a real kid. Not really, but...
yeah, check out the map.
Oh wow, look at that. How many you got unlocked? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
6? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's 7.
7, yeah, 7. I like the void stuff. It's cool. This guy, he a bitch. Straight bitch
What
mode.
guy?
But
Damn, bro, why were you trying without any mods?
Huh? No, I was just doing the no. I was just doing the missions to get 1, get relics, 2, unlock the knowledge of which ones these were.
You know you don't have to stab him.
What are you talking about?
Bro, you have 3 incorrect attempts with no relic.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know what else to do. He shows up, I shoot him a bunch, he kneels
just
down.
keep
If
knocking him down. No, you keep knocking him down.
Oh, I didn't know that. That
That's what
seems
I'm trying
fucking
to...
annoying. How many
That's what I'm
attempts of
trying...
this do I get?
Bro, you got him up to level 4. His missions are hard as hell now.
I don't give a fuck. I don't see where he says level 4, other than right here.
You see where it says Zog? The number 4 right there.
Oh yeah, I see it now. What the fuck's that got to do with anything?
You failed. You failed 3 times. He gets stronger each time.
Failed. I didn't attempt.
Oh,
you stabbed him. That's an attempt.
I didn't have nothing to equip.
Well, you didn't
now
know.
I've got shit equipped, obviously.
You didn't know, but you weren't supposed to stab him at all.
Well, yeah, I didn't fucking know. Anyways, get in here. I need the other piece because I don't have Vohm.
What am I? A bitch just to get your stuff?
No, you're a friend to play with. I'm tired of doing this shit alone.
Alright, it might be.
It's interesting that guy levels up if you fail, though. I don't like that.
You don't like that, or you do like that?
I like it.
Yeah. Their mission nodes also.
Oh yeah.
Get stronger.
Oh yeah.
That wasn't a
By the
thing
way,
back when I played. I don't think. That's
Wisp makes that a fucking joke.
What?
Wisp made the mastery test a fucking joke. It was just bounce simulator. It was dumb easy. I was like hysterically laughing the entire time. I was so mad because
Mhm.
3 fucking days
You see,
and it
yeah,
screwed me over.
you think those missions are hard up until
No,
you get
that one in
no,
particular.
until you get a stealth frame. The second you have a frame with any kind of stuff that's clips for everyone.
Yeah, I mean, like, it was literally, I was just bouncing around the motherfuckers. Like, boing, 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 slash, boing, 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 slash, boing, boing, boing. Ooh, impact. It was fucking dumb. Also, Dianax is dope. He might be my favorite frame. This fucker is fun.
Are
And
you
I
gonna
have
get
his,
his nipple tassels?
no. I don't like that. I've got his, augment.
Oh, the Intrepid stand.
Intrepid. Yeah, that shit is nuts.
Did you buy that, you fucking goober?
Sure did. It was
Oh
cheap
my
on the market.
god,
I could have just given it to you.
bro.
You fuck, you didn't say you had it.
But dumb fuck. That's what I told you to go with the other syndicate.
Bro,
My syndicate has it. I just didn't have the rep to get it.
this is what
Oh,
I'm talking about when I say that, like,
I still could have bought it.
when you watch guides on the internet, it turns everyone dumb because I didn't think about this mine part of the prison thing this whole time, and everyone always just crawls through it, and I crawl through
Are
it,
you
and sometimes it fucks it up.
are you trying to escape prison in SC?
Oh yeah, twin Grakatas.
Yeah, it's been fucking up all day on me though, because a bunch of stuff has been happening. All right, but I always have a shit ton of long like time when I get stuck in here. But you can just shoot the mines with your mining laser.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, no one apparently does, and none of the guides online talk about it either. That's why I need to stop fucking listening to people with guides. And everyone took all the fucking rovers.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking
You're
figures.
unless you have someone to pick you up, utterly pointless to try to leave.
Well, I mean, you can run on foot sometimes, but I don't have med pins. Thing, like, I don't know.
I guess this time won't be though. Some unless you got the mission.
I had the mission, and then I had the mission again, and now I have 2 data chips in my thing, and I was like, huh, maybe I could go see if you can clear crime stat without the data chip, and then or with the data chip, even though you don't have the mission, and then you could just sit in prison and farm the data chips. But now there's no fucking rovers, so I can't test it anyway. It's fucking pointless. You know?
Yep, you're gonna burn.
I don't know if it's,
Oh wait, that's what
see
I
if
was
it's
doing.
dark
Right.
outside.
L Gaming.
I've also understood.
I can make it, but I don't know how to run to the Cutlass Black on foot. Because I can't see it. I don't know where the point is.
I have a newfound understanding of faction mods.
No. And why are you building corrosive on everything, you fucking goober?
Kuva! We're killing
some-
Kuva!
No. Put viral on that. Put viral on that.
Okay, what's
What does viral status effect do?
It's the fucking more damage per per their health.
So yeah, you're just gonna sling around a bunch of fucking viral with epitaph and then swap to your gun, dude. It's like
Oh yeah,
that's like what is that shit? Slag from like Borderlands.
Gorg.
Gorgeous, fucking god awful.
I know, but I wanted to try it out with Dianax.
Hey, you dirty slut! Stop licking your coochie underneath me.
I don't really have anything that is like. I don't want to use 2 charge weapons. I want automatic and then epitaph. Or when I get twin Grakatas, then I'll use twin Grakatas and like Nadaruk.
Oh, okay. Just making sure. I thought you were gonna say like epitaph. I'm like, no, it's a secondary.
Yeah, no, I know.
It
Twin
is
Grakatas
dark
and
out.
like Nadaruk. But I don't want 2 charge weapons on my shit. And Fullman's like, okay, look at this shit, right? I can put 3 mods on it without investing anything, and it's Fullman. It's not Fullman Prime, so I don't want to invest a whole bunch of shit onto it. That's stupid. But I can't get Fullman Prime until I'm like, what, rank 12?
If you want to get your hands on like a good early MR gun, either the Amprex. Do not
Yeah,
have.
right. 12.
Is that the
Amprex?
Amprex is 12?
No. I was talking about Full and Prime. Amprex?
Amprex. Yes, Amprex.
Where the fuck? I'm gonna go to Wookie.
We got this.
Warframe Wookie, come here.
Dude, everything that could
Amprex. What is
happen
it?
to go wrong in this fucking
It's
escape
called
has been
Amprex.
happening.
Yeah, no. What is it though?
It's a rifle. It's a chain rifle. It's basically what my Torrid and my Galaxion are. And you
Got
see
it.
what those
It's held. See.
and you've seen what my fucking Torrid and Galaxion
Electricity
do.
art.
I swear to fucking
Acquisition,
God,
research,
man.
energy lab in the dojo.
Everything that could happen to make the prison escape happen to fail has happened to me in the last 2 days. I like I I don't even fucking know how this happens.
Ask for
It's
help in global.
I don't need the help. I can get out myself, but every time today, it's like right there, I was at the end. I jumped off the thing. For some reason, my guy fucking flew across the whole top part on the last jump and then fell down a fucking hole, or he missed the grate, hit the pipe, slid down the pipe, then fell down and died. And before that, like was all the way at the end,
It's
jumped over the
MR10.
last bit. He fucking flew to the
Oh,
left instead of just
yep.
going straight, fell off and died. You know, the laser thing fucking blew me up for no reason. It's just
Yeah, the game is not in a very enjoyable state right now.
Nope. That's why we're not playing it.
I don't know. The game's all right for me. I mean, it's just
Aki,
the the fucking prison.
you're gonna buy Akicore, the Amprex, the Arcoplasmor, and maybe the Lanka. If you eventually intend, you're probably gonna want to Eidolon hunt at some point. So
I
probably
need to
the
calm
Lanka.
down on the prison shit, to be honest. I get 20
You
plus
can't even
hours
buy the
every time I
blueprints.
go.
That's fucking stupid.
So what? Glaxion,
No.
Ocucore,
No,
no
Amprex,
Glaxion.
no Galaxion. Galaxion kind of sucks ass up
Can't
until the
do
special one.
Amprex.
It's one away, dude. You're right there. You're kissing
I
toes.
can't fucking replicate.
No,
Can't buy.
I know, but yeah, Amprex, the Ocucore, Arcoplasmor, and the Lanka.
Ocucore I can get right now. Is that
Dude,
a secondary?
that is a secondary.
Fucking, I want a primary.
Fuck. Buy it anyways. You have enough plat for the fucking OP mod. What? MR is Arcoplasmor.
10.
10. Wow. Cyanx is kind of garbage. Cyclocon as well. Never buy the Cormorex. God, that thing sucks. Arcocisco is a funny meme.
Convectric.
Never use that one.
Got it.
But I've never seen anyone use it, so...
Flux rifle?
Flux rifle, no. Because it's just like a shittier Amprex.
Lens is a bow.
The bow's funny. The bow's really good.
Glaxion.
You don't want
Did
Galaxion.
they ever-
Why?
Because it's doo-doo cheeks. Unless you
Why?
want because it's not the special ones. That one only targets one enemy.
Okay.
They ever make the sword and shield good in that game?
Yes.
Silver and Aegis?
But
Yeah.
it's like, good luck ever getting... Because it kind of needs a mod to be good. So good
Or
luck
is
ever
it the
getting it.
action shield?
What mod is it?
It's one of the stance mods that makes your strikes deal fucking slash damage, and it's super fucking rare.
Yeah. I remember back in the day I was trying to make that into like a cool build and everyone was telling me it was ass.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh.
nowadays there's an arcane that just makes your electricity damage do like a laughable amount. You could just slap that on anything and then it becomes an immediately good melee weapon.
Not 11th Storm, is it?
No.
Okay. That's the one.
It's a gold mod, I'm pretty sure. fucking the sword and shield mods are like just hard to come by in general, and that one's like
I was so hyped when I found one.
and that one's just explicitly more rare than those. For God, some fucking awful.
Ignis
reason.
Wraith.
Ignis Wraith, amazing gun. Actually, yeah, get that, get that. That's literally the most used gun in Warframe. Look how easy that is to build. Buy the detonite injectors while you're there.
I did already.
Okay, then you just need to craft them.
That's what,
Ignis is the same thing, probably easier to make, but
that's what bothers me with a lot of games. I hope Star Citizen, because they're trying to make it to where there isn't any meta guns, but like
there's always going to be meta
there's
guns.
always, yeah. But that's the thing that bothers me with it. Is like I really hate copy paste shit.
Oh, that's what my Lich has, a Kuva new core.
Yeah, you'll be getting that, so don't even bother buying that shit unless you want to MR up it. Yeah, dude, totally get the fucking Ignis.
I
Amazing
did already.
fucking thing. No, I know. I'm just, just saying. Oh wait, it's Monday. Hold on.
Monday.
Or well, Tuesday, right? Yeah. Fuck you. I work the night shift.
I didn't
Fuck
know it
off,
was
stalker.
Tuesday.
I feel you there. Wait, you just say it's Monday?
I
It's
said it was
Tuesday.
Monday.
There's no way it's Monday. It's Tuesday.
Well, I went into work on a Monday, so brain farted.
Because I get off Monday morning, and I'm pretty sure
What about
I've
Veld?
slept since then.
I don't see.
Wait.
I've literally never seen someone use that gun.
Yeah, Tuesday. That means use it.
Wait, that's not
You gotta be unique.
bad.
You're gonna be the first master of the rifle.
Bro, all of these fucking rolls are garbage. Everyone used the Baza for like, I think you can buy that there. For like forever. It was a great gun.
Yeah. That gold and white bow used to be like a big one a lot of people used for everything. That fucking... God, what else did people use? I don't remember.
Real fucking generalized description.
Yeah,
That one bow, you know.
I mean, it used to be the only gold and white bow in the fucking game. I don't
Oh,
know.
and it's
It's
hit
like,
can.
Man, and then now there's like too fucking many bows.
I think I might actually like this
Oh.
gun.
Let me see its stats.
It's not. It doesn't have bad
stats.
stats. For 90 total, most of it being slashing, and then 22 and 22 for status and crit base. Fast reload, decent magazine, fire rate good enough for DMR essentially.
Does it even have any punch through?
I don't know.
If it did, I mean, it's gonna be rough using that in comparison to a Wraith.
I mean,
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
because all you have to do is look in the direction of the enemy and press left click, and anything.
Hold
like,
on,
gets
hold
burnt.
on. You still need to get headshots with it.
The fuck you do? You can't get a headshot with a fucking flame.
That's what you think.
Okay.
See those people with like burn marks on their face? You know?
Yeah. Do they not exist to you, Uni?
Nope.
Think about the burn victims.
People
give
with
a
clothes hangers.
Fuck
and
about them.
shit.
Damn, Uni Somnia, that's heartless. Oh my god. Yo, hurry the fuck up.
Let me see in the vault.
Fire.
Nope.
Yo, they're not gonna give you money.
Wait,
Let
let me steal their money.
Can you imagine if fire was fake this whole time?
Hologram.
Yeah.
But
Figment
just
of
the
our
hologram.
imagination.
The hologram really hurts.
Damn,
to
why they got
touch.
so much shit, bro? Give me the Tellarium!
What do you mean, why do they have so much shit? It's a bunch of you fucking losers.
I ain't putting none of it in there.
And it's a bunch of those fucking losers. Look at it. You being a little leech there.
Here's what's
I'm
gonna
just using them
happen,
for their
alright?
research.
By the time
Yeah.
Star Citizen releases, Warframe's gonna come out with like a DLC that makes all their planetables like flyable and landable with their ships, and then they're gonna have a rivalry. It's gonna be crazy.
I'm not gonna lie. If they did something like half as similar to fucking Star Citizen and made it like
12
this,
hours.
I would literally just run over there. Honest to God. Shit from this universe is just so goofy sometimes.
Yeah.
Look at that. I can make the Velt right now. I gotta wait 12 fucking hours for a single detonite injector.
I keep going more
Yo,
away
you'll
from
feel how
goofy when it comes to games, personally. Like, there's too many MMOs that I've played
Do
where
I want
people
it
just
bad
like
enough?
shoot unicorn sounds or like dress up
we need
as
like 4
colorful
or 5,
clowns and
right?
shit.
It'll be a weapon that you don't need to give away. Because I still own mine and I can still use it. I was gonna actually use it right now.
What, the Wraith?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Actually,
here's the
hold on, hold
thing.
on, hold on. Come here, come here, come here.
No,
I'm
no,
gonna invite
no,
you.
no, no,
No,
no,
no, no,
no.
it's okay. I'm gonna invite you. I'm gonna invite you. I'm gonna invite you. Hold on, hold on.
My man, I've seen it before. I know how it works.
No, no, no. I know you've seen it,
That's what she
but
said.
have you seen it? You know? Hold on, hold on, hold on. Yes, you're not. Look, I told you once you unlock this place, you would end up like me and just spend time in here unnecessarily.
Yeah, once
This,
I unlock that place in 3 fucking years.
Is it a club?
what do you mean? No, it's where all the fucking number losers hang out.
Numbered losers.
Number losers.
The fucking
Number losers.
simulacrum.
What does that mean?
Yes. Um,
It's people that build
fucking
craft,
yeah.
Oh.
which I am totally the type of person to do.
And this is what I've literally done. Alrighty, let's get a bunch of these big motherfuckers in here. Alright, cool. Come here. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna get rid of my cat too. No buffs, no nothing.
Your cat?
My cat gives me extra crit.
I think I just fly across the room.
I really
Right.
hope Star Citizen doesn't do anything like that. I really don't. Unless you can
Look
kill
at how
people's
fast
pets.
he's already dying. No buffs. No buffs. Right? You gotta set these guys on fire. Set those guys on fire. I'm gonna set like all 3 of these dudes on fire just because they're all dead.
Range, super short.
Oh no, that's pretty long.
Time to kill. Okay, that is longer than I thought it was. Time
That's
to
pretty
kill,
long.
super long.
What do you mean? Those are like level 100 something enemies.
Uh-huh.
Steel Path.
Freedom!
Don't mind me while I just murder like half of them in the same amount of time it takes you to kill one.
Right?
He's still alive, Uni.
I didn't have him in the... Fine, you know what? I killed him.
Your point being?
I'm taking no damage. Wait. You fucking asshole. Respawn him.
Go respawn him.
Actually, I want to test something.
Yeah, of course.
Do you want to see what Fallout 5 should be like?
No.
I know.
What is Fallout 5 meant to be?
Now just go to prison in Star Citizen and then play some Fallout music while you escape. And tell me it doesn't
That's
feel like
like
a
it.
Fallout game.
Fallout? Hell no.
Yeah.
Fallout is so janky.
Totally feels like... No, I'm not talking about like the jank. I'm talking about the
Oh, like aesthetic?
yeah, you're in a cave in a vault and you escape and then you go out in the open world. The only difference is there isn't any quests anywhere. So it's like, you know, you
You're just
still
kind of
got
alive.
pirates and raiders and fucking bullshit.
I'm testing the armor reduction of my 2.
You can get it up to 100%.
I mean, that's pretty good.
Hold on, let me just pull out my stuff.
Why do these guys keep fucking just moving away?
Hey, boo boo.
Because you push them. Come here, look at this. There's my Pharaoh Strike. All of them are armor stripped.
Mind control, I like it. 4961. Wait. Is there any way
But
to...
the armor strip stacks.
No.
Yes, because when I hit... Okay, respawn them. Let me take my fucking Nautilus piece of shit.
49,
What I sometimes do is if you want to keep their buffs, you can just pluck the gun off of them.
Everything's normal.
That's not a bad idea. Okay, so... Look. Hit him one time. Headshot. 108,000.
Oh, well, yeah, he still has armor, though.
Hit him one time. 62, right? Hit the other guy. The other guy isn't the same type of dude. So it was 62 for one hit versus this guy, 152. Like, it's stacked. So it knocks off armor.
Well, yeah, because you're not stripping it all at once.
Yeah.
You,
So, like,
look
it
at,
does
look at this one guy.
stack.
Look at this one guy in the middle. You see this guy right here?
Uh-huh.
Oh, wait, he still has... He has no armor left, damn near.
Yeah, because I fucking hit them
He
all.
took it off. Yeah, you... Alright, look, this guy over here damn near has full armor. Right?
That one.
Oh shit, wrong ability. He's stripped completely. Hitting him
No,
again
he's
won't do
not.
anything. Yes, he is. He's completely stripped.
I thought the shield thing goes away.
It's
I
not
saw
there
it go
on...
away on the other ones.
Yeah. It's not there.
Oh, it's just like...
Yeah,
no, I
you'll
thought
see
the
the
icon
very...
was completely gone.
Oh no, it'll stay there. Yeah, you see, he's fully stripped now. So me hitting him again won't really do anything.
But yeah, because you're stripping them all instantly.
Yeah. But yeah, it does stack. Just not cumulatively. You want me to spawn him in, like, without the steel path bus?
No, I don't care.
Okay.
If it doesn't do steel path, it doesn't do what I want it to.
Yeah!
Overkilled.
And the good thing about you is that you don't really even have to worry about killing them. As long as you're hitting them.
No, I want to be able to solo shit if I need to. I mean, I've been doing it so
fair,
far,
but,
but
like,
that's
no,
out of
I'm,
pure
like-
force of will. I just soloed the fucking assassination mission on Murmur. So, yeah. Oh, fucking energy.
Energy.
Oh, this one's really funny. Come here.
What?
So, you see how you're making energy, right? Hit you with that nourish. How
Oh,
much fast
yeah.
that comes back, right? Now, I'm gonna do the same thing for mine, because mine is probably stronger than yours. Now, waste a bunch of your energy.
I'm trying to. I've got 33 seconds on my regen. Can we stack that boss?
Yeah. So, the energy. Oh, well, not many times. But the energy regen.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, my buff plus your buff.
I don't think so. I think it takes over whoever's is stronger.
Hold up, let me, let it run out completely. And then let me waste energy. I like how fast you can spam this.
It sucks them up too.
If it hits somebody, it does. There we go. Alright, now hit yours.
Okay, so my buff is 114.
It
Did it
doesn't
even?
stack.
Yeah,
No.
I was gonna say, did it even refresh the timer?
I don't think so. The timer's
All right,
36.
now if you come close,
No, it doesn't.
I'll hit you with the nourish.
That's much faster, yeah. What did you replace on it?
The javelin.
Really?
Yeah, you're one. Yeah,
That's one of my favorite abilities.
armor strip, fucking energy, DPS.
Oh, do you have precision strengths on there?
No,
Precision
I don't.
intensify? Why not?
I don't know where to get that.
I have it.
Boy, where'd you get it from?
Murmur.
What? I've been fighting Murmur for like years now.
Yeah. Hold up.
People still use Rhino in that game.
Yeah.
Yes, he is still very meta relevant.
Yeah, precision intensify.
What? Hold on, I gotta see. Because why would I not have it? Also, only one person at a time can use the port.
Oh.
Yeah, it's kind of dumb. Oh, that's controller drift.
Rhino best Warframe. That's all we need. I remember when that like elite version of Rhino came out and everybody was fucking jerking off to it. It's great.
Oh shit, okay, it's right here. I have 18 of them. Oh, don't worry, they still do. I don't know, because I still think I don't bust the cap to, I don't bust cap past English. Fuck me, I should go to sleep, but fuck. I don't think I
Six.
passed the barrier to have full armor strip without like a regular strength mod in there.
8665. Yeah, it's just the server doesn't have any key cards.
I mean, just hit him with it twice. It's a fast cast. Unless your efficiency's fucked.
Yeah, because I'm
But I
using
mean, no, your
blind rage.
regen, it doesn't matter. Your energy regen counts. Like, it's so fast that I don't think it would matter.
Bro,
You
literally, I
pop
took off,
regen, pop nourish, double cast, go
took
to
off
fucking
one.
town.
I took off one of my ability mods, and it doesn't pass 100.
No
Or
fucking way! God damn it.
that bothers me.
Do you have any, like, movement or defense mods on there?
Nope, except for redirection.
Every.
Well, it
That's
wouldn't
just
matter. They're both
that's.
intensify, so you can't stack intensify with precision intensify, which is kind of annoying.
But I have blind rage on there.
Isn't that like less efficiency?
Yeah,
Yeah.
efficiency is my dump stat. I can lose that. I have
Yeah.
enough ways of making energy.
Yeah.
I
Then
just
just get rid of. Yeah. Then I wouldn't worry about it. Just double cast it. It's so fast.
no,
Like, I
but I
don't think it
want
would
to be
matter.
able to say that I single strip them.
Well, it's not efficient.
It is.
You would do more DPS.
Hold on. Wait, I put it on. I fixed it. Big brain time. That really didn't make much of a difference, honestly. And
Not
I have
bigger
it on
numbers.
there. Not really. I I still left blind rage on there, so there is like 200 something power strength on this.
Oh yeah, you can glide with him, by the way, with the javelin. Just stay in the air.
Your brain dead.
Can become a positive with a little bit of work.
Yeah, these heavy gunners really don't give a fuck about what I'm doing to them.
Alright. Fuck it. I've spent. I don't even fucking know. Probably like a day and a half running prison perfectly until like the last little section and getting fucked. every time, and I still have 20 hours of prison time plus. It's like, oh,
Y'all said do shit.
Yeah, I'd have done dropped the game. Fuck that.
all I wanted to do this week was like recruit and like do some like ground combat missions, and it's like can't.
All right, what are we doing next?
Mm.
What do you mean you don't know?
I do know actually. We're cracking Reliquary, not Reliquary.
Reliquary Tower.
Requiem. What the fuck are they called?
Requiem
Red
relics?
shit. Yeah.
You know what?
Fuck it.
That's what they need, a Magic the Gathering MMO.
If you saw the shit that they've added, you might think you're looking at it already.
It needs to be like Pokemon. You're like you go in there and you have your deck of Magic cards, and you put it down and you summon beasts and shit and fight each other. Yeah. You go and capture them in the
What's
swamp.
the rifle multi-shot mod called?
Multi-shot.
Also, I got Shivering Contagion.
Fucking what is that dumb shit called?
I got fucking AIDS in
Split
that game
chamber.
now.
Split chamber. Okay.
Yeah, that's the basic one.
Isn't there a Warframe that mind controls people in that game?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think I would want to
If
unlock
you
that.
could also technically, she's ass.
I like necromancy though.
I mean, Revenant does it as well, and then
You tell me something's ass, I'll
Necros.
find a way to make it broken. You don't.
I mean, you can make anything in this game good with enough investment.
Yeah, investment would be the hard part, but I like
Vigilante
necromancy.
Armaments also puts on some multi-shot. Oh, if you Necros is viable.
Yeah, I mean, Necros is the main guy for
Does he
The
summon
undead.
Yeah, yeah,
So that'd be alright.
Yeah, he's actually really good.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's my loot frame currently.
I
Because
want to
Kit
make a
hasn't been on
Shadows.
to sell me the Cora Prime yet.
Fuck loot frames, I don't care. Those people just stand in one place and have like a fire nova going around them and kill everything on the map.
You have no idea how well it works though, apparently, because like that, when you get to where you need a whole bunch of shit that's really hard to find,
Oh
it's
yeah.
your only option.
I mean, I know. I mean, I was there in the beginning. I know how hard it is to find some shit. But like the it's just dumb to me. I don't know. Like you come to play the game and then you're just gonna AFK farm. I just
It's better than running around for an hour and a half not getting what you need.
yeah, but that just sounds like poor game choices to me. Like it's good for like MMO, you want to put people in the grind fest, but I just hate grinding for no reason. It's
Omnia Fissure.
it's part of the reason I never get like
Omnia
the best
Fissures don't
armor.
work with
Oh shit,
Requiem.
right. It's fucking stupid.
Yeah. I need Vohm. So that's the twos. I don't have any twos. I've only got 2 relics left.
Alright. I guess I'll
Fuck.
go
Is that Vohm?
Vohm, yeah. It's 2.
watch some YouTube and get some food maybe.
Alrighty.
Yeah. I don't know. Might hop on and watch y'all guys some more in a little bit.
Alrighty.
Yeah, we'll be here.
What were we even watching earlier? Sick Citizen Con Day 2.
Hello.
White chick!
CitizenCon. I'm
You
Kirsten,
pasty.
your Cortec producer,
You
and I'm here
Daenerys
off the
looking.
back of that amazing presentation with Thorsten. How are you feeling, Thorsten?
Much better now.
That was
One
an
of those
incredible
gamer chicks.
view to what players can expect next
European
from
gamer
crafting and
chicks.
base building. Do you want to tell us a bit more about the crafting system and what players can
European gamer chicks that have not proper fitting bracelets.
expect to come next?
So, I think we talked a lot about that already in the presentation, but it's a really dramatic change or parallel because it's more organs.
Something about something being small. Got it.
Much. Hopefully, we'll
Let me
get
see if I can
to
find
some
some
folks
other
to visit you
weird-looking
throughout
stuff. That's kind of cool.
the day today. So, I have bumped into this guy again.
I'm back.
Hi.
Awesome. Well, I'll take it from here. Thank you, Sam. And finally, for our last little bit.
To be honest, like I'm sure this guy's a good guy, but like I feel sales pitch off of him so much. But it's not like sales pitch in like a drain your bank thing. It's like sales pitch in the I want to get promoted way, you know?
Of the community booth. For this segment, we still have a little bit more to go over today. We have Atmo. Now, you guys all know Atmo at this point, creators of the Daymar Rally and a ton of other amazing events. They also have an event here in Manchester after the show. If you guys haven't gotten tickets for that, please go get them right now. They're going to be over at place 9 Sphere.
With the, you should be familiar. The
vehicles to build your universe. Let's see if there's anything. Bunch of weird shaped buildings. I only see one vehicle. In this whole section. Pioneer is going to be a good ship.
watch the previous presentation, which is awesome about base building and crafting.
It's not good for hostile
construction
areas.
grav cart. And you've seen how this works. You might be some and
okay, so yeah, basically everything you're going to be building in Star Citizen has its size class. A lot of you are familiar with how we class our ships and a lot of other things in our game. So it ranges from small all the way up to large and extra large. And ranges for a lot of you are familiar with how we class our ships and a lot of other things in our game. So it ranges from small all the way up to large and extra large. And our drones kind of fall into those classes as well. But large and extra large and so on. Up as far you want to go. On it. If you kind of. So what is? So I know some of you have already seen it.
So we have medium drone practically on board. FM, which stands for fabrication module. So we have
The fuck is this?
We have the CSV FM, which stands for of very small S, and this has US brain is right now.
And so with this, kind of smooth. Okay, and these are covered. Large is expensive all day.
Outside it has this. See, they go off into resources that apply you to be able to store. It holds full, not something.
A bit more hanger side.
Through this out and onboard.
Okay, and I go. Fully useful down to the ground. Above, you've got size 4. We have a first or this.
Look, pilot direction.
just thought of another thing for why ships without armor would be weaker is because when you're in quantum mode, you don't have your shields charged.
We have, as you saw in the trailer, the sort of and some for and works. Hack this. So
you can eat through really think just
that the go that next bit. So fab chip these
okay, you want these are the landing pad
make some vehicle cargo one
yeah but six
yeah.
I don't know if I should get like a Terrapin medical. Like, should I turn my Terrapins into Terrapin medicals or just stick with normal medical shit, you know? Because personally, I'm thinking Carrick. You send a Carrick in with medical Ursas. Everything you need.
Last season.
See, I was thinking troop transport, but then they has whatever the fuck is going on right here. I'm still thinking, you know, either fuel tanker or base building or something, but the main thing is it has these two lights here. It has two lights here and two lights here. And this is usually a doorway on here. So if this is a door, I'm thinking construction drone or something. What else do we got here? You got armed guy and a guy sitting down. You got looks like armed guy or a cargo guy. These are two cargo boxes here.
Agent.
We're actually happy to have you guys here. Let's throw it
out, guys.
For you. Cat. Amazing looks like cat. 7. Entry.
3 more resets between a high fun of what the game has to offer. On board for them, company's faction as a currency to purchase guild-affiliated rewards, like ships, blueprints, and items. And each guild will have a unique...
Rich introduced for friendly kickoff. It will always be the play. The main and hop off, log door for it. Go on this ride. Like Rich helping start and citizens have anywhere in the UEE, and it's so for each one of these. But I'm kidding. The presentation yesterday. It's currently and all form UEE featuring the massive level of football feel about that. Yeah, a lot of division.
Bahama Beaches. Volcano.
Forest. Attack if the Cold War between the humans and the Alliance.
Acidic rock.
A one's a from Egypt. Yeah, could many you all that, but We're adding one more level. So, working for may have the first guild that Rich showed, the United Resource Workers. Whether you're eager to earn credits, mining valuable resources from remote corners of the universe, initial place for everybody looking to make their fortune hauling and trading. So some of our existing mechanics to build new sport and dream the social of that planetary canyon. We're going to have a new faction called
Explorer, scanning area, location mapping, deploy items, scan objects, find and collect. That's why, like, I think a lot of people sleep on scanning ships because you can do combat, you can do ground stuff, you can do space stuff, you can haul cargo, you can do ground combat, you could just chill, but scanning.
High Point Wilderness Spectrum. These two are diametrically opposed to each other. So once you pledge on the law, the other marks you as an enemy. On the lawful side, we have the Mercenary Guild. They represent factions like Eckhart Security, the Bounty Hunters Guild.
Bounty Hunter, investigate VIP, capture VIP, kill VIP. Location mapping. Scan area, scan object, disable objects, extract objects, investigate, access data. Rescue VIP, defend VIP, defend location, patrol, destroy objects, kill VIP, recover items, kill all.
And other great criminal
FPS. Rescue VIP. Defend location, defend location. Defend VIP, patrol, destroy objects, kill, arson, recover item, bribe intimidation, investigate VIP, capture VIP, chemical, access data, investigation, scan areas, scan objects, locate, deploy objects, distract items, cargo delivery, vehicle delivery, passenger delivery, data delivery. Smuggler is kind of interesting. That's where the Taurus and stuff would come in. Vehicle delivery, passenger delivery, data delivery.
Activities by scale. But one more thing.
Council, pirate, shipjacker, crafter, smuggler, Imperial Sports, Academy of Science, hunter, farmer, crafter, search and research, search and rescue, researcher, explorer. United Resource Workers. Builder, refiner, crafter. So you got crafting in two different sections here. And these are all interesting stuff. Salvager is interesting. Repair technician, breakdown engineer. Courier, hauler, recovery expert, transporter, trader.
We're also going back there through the sea and tapestry.
Will have your service will inspire it goes and their appropriate insurance store.
Insurance only claim payouts, payout credits based on where.
Will come. Always get your vehicle. Will getting your timers. Your and then automatic as well. You survive. If you have a credit, they had to ask them to take the variants out because it didn't fit on this slide.
Rock STV PTV, Ranger Cyclone Nova Storm. Galaxy, Mantis, Scorpius, Apollo, Polaris, Ursa, Lynx, Perseus, Constellation. Herald, Cutlass, Buccaneer, Kraken, Mule. Vulture, Caterpillar.
With the United Resources, a small plot of land on Stanton, and build my fabrication hangar. Step 1, complete mercenary. I will do a few more mining contracts. Now I can start doing combat pilot missions for the Mercenary Guild. Step 2 of our simplified loot resources instead. I'm mining just because I like it, and there's nothing wrong with that. But now I am mining for reputationally and 1.0 framework game for now. Content that everyone proves. Also want to provide challenge content as rewards. These missions will require the full coordination of but tailored to engines.
Open world missions are missions, group missions, server-wide
Group missions.
events.
While the sandbox element of Star Citizen will allow for large-scale battles, we also want to provide challenging instanced content that will take full advantage of not only multi-crew ships, but fleets of ships. And you kind of know how we do that, right? You saw that yesterday. And as you progress through the guilds, you'll be able to accept high-level contracts from government agencies who will offer prototype and military blueprints as rewards. These missions will require the full coordination of multiple players and an assorted fleet of capital, support, and fighter ships. You will finally be able to become the Admiral of the Fleet, directing your armada from your hologlobe, which, yes, is a feature included in 1.0. On top of all this, we'll sit at and just a play 1%. These being lawful mix. So what's the mixture of? Let's see. Will highlight steal but guild to be with.
Why does Pyro's 5 stuff suck?
Crafting now requiring resources, you're going to want to create bases to mine and extract them. Resources, you're going to where base raiding will become a new form of PvP, and it's founded on a combined arms ethos. To the hard and make the works via them participate
long this orbit up to all habit ground base and go.
I'll have to come back and look at all of it. I'm gonna take a break.